Hello everyone, Voodoo here, and with Season 4 coming out some point in the next 2 months or so, I want to come through and do a way too early Trinket Sim video. So I've taken all the trinkets that Havoc has used throughout Dragonflight and that we know are going to be in the next season. I've upped their item level and I've done a big sim to look at what actually is good when everything's on an equal playing field. For those of you who don't know, Season 4 will be revisiting all the Dragonflight raids and presumably the Dragonflight dungeons. So mostly raid trinkets. I did 1 or 2 dungeon trinkets, but that means that we have the opportunity to use a bunch of different things. So in this video, we're going over those sims. Make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. We're like 200 away or so. So thank you all so much. And let's get on to the video. Before we get to the video though, a word from today's sponsor, G Fuel. G Fuel is a drink supplement brand focused on bringing energy and hydration formulas to gamers or just everybody. Whether you use them in late night gaming sessions, working out at the gym, or just for some energy on your way home, G Fuel is a great replacement of other things as they have no sugar in them, which means you won't get jitterness or crashes that comes with those sugared formulas. Today, G Fuel wants to talk about their new flavor, Watermelon Mint. Watermelon Mint is a great combination of obviously watermelon and mint. And it's a nice refreshing flavor that reminds me of summer. And as you know, it starts to warm up here in Canada. The snow is starting to melt, starting to be able to wear jean shorts outside or whatever. And it is a great reminder of the months to come. So delicious, delicious flavor. Try them out. They have tons of other flavors as well. Use the code Voodoo at checkout or follow the link in the description for 20% off your purchases. Thank you so much for them sponsoring me. Go check them out and let's get to the video. All right, so here we are with some sims. Now, for the record, I have taken a few liberties here. Well, not liberties, but we don't really have any idea about what's happening in Season 4 right now. Basically, all we know is that we're reliving Dragonflight raids and we're honoring Dragonflight dungeons. So what that means, I got no idea. I'm assuming it means we're going back to all 3 raids. We don't know the eye level jump that's happening. It could be 26 or it could be 39 or even more. 26 is what's normal. 39 happened this tier where we went from like 247 being the max to 289 being the max, which is much higher than normal. So what I did is I just basically took all the trinkets we've used this expansion and just scaled them up to max eye level for this tier. So you'll see that the sim damage is not changed. I also don't have our tier 21 anymore or whatever, tier 31. I just couldn't find it, and all the sims I did from like a while ago are they're like 2 months old, so they kind of stopped working. So I just took myself. I'm not like Bis. I'm like 488 or something. I'm missing a weapon. Re-gemming stuff could change some trinkets or whatever. But those are the baselines. So all trinkets are just at max eye level for this patch to compare, and it's with my character, so it's not fully perfect, but it's good enough. So we'll go down to normal things here. This is just our single target build. To compare to what we're currently using and what we could use, I went with just using Ashes and Signet Brand because I don't have an Augury, and Branch is not going to be in this rotation next season, hopefully. So technically the best thing you can get right now that's still going to be around next patch is Augury, Signet Brand, but I went with Ashes. So Ashes was the baseline here, not that big of a deal. So we look up, there's a ton of trinket combinations. So many different things. So I did this for single target and for Dungeon Slice. And you can see I did basically every trinket combination. We took Tormentor's Boon, Iridius Fragment, Puzzle Box, Call to Chaos, Beacon, Badge, Essence, Guzzler. I even have Snake in here, Anvil. There's a bomb in here somewhere. Puzzle Box, Bomb. So I really took pretty much every single trinket that Havoc has used or is like even talked about through the entire expansion. I threw them in one sim. And what that gave us was the good old fashioned pocket anvil bomb dispenser. You know, good old faithful there from season 2. These trinkets were pretty good, I will say. And scaling them up to 489 does make them pretty powerful. You can see here, giving your Chaos Strikes like 60,000 additional Shadow Flame is pretty strong, especially because it increases by 33% each time. So at like 5 minutes, this is a pretty strong trinket, right? And this would scale a little bit more as you keep using it. I guess at 4 minutes is stronger, but like whatever. And of course, we have Bomb here as well. 107,000 fire damage on use every like, I don't remember. I think we were throwing them 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Pretty good. So 2 really good trinkets. Other option that was really strong was Whispering Incarnate Icon. This trinket is crazy. And I can imagine us actually using this. So this just gives you at 49 1070 crit, and that'll give you more crit at higher eye levels. And then whenever you are with either a healer or a tank, you can get 370 haste or verse. I don't know which is which. I think fire is haste and earth is verse, but I'm not sure. Could be an asterisk in there, I don't remember. This is a crazy trinket. I think this might end up beating Anvil for one reason, and that's because this just gives me so much crit. I'm probably super far into the DR. So maybe like gemming out a crit and stuff and, you know, doing those things would make it a bit better. Again, this isn't like a full-on top gear sim for next season. This is just what could be good. This is a way too early sim for it. Other strong options, Signet Brand, obviously. Guzzler's really good if you get resets. However, if you're not getting resets with this, it's not that great. It's good, don't get me wrong, but if you're not getting resets, it is a little bit behind some of the other stuff. So in Pugs or in Prog, this could do better than other options, but if you're, you know, just re-killing, no one's dying, nothing's happening, then Guzzler probably isn't your best choice. But I think even with one death, this shoots up like really high because it gives you 90 seconds off, so it gives you basically another use in the fight. So, you know, with each death, Grief Torch gets better. So the worse your guild is, the better Grief Torch will be for you. But basically, you know, you're going to want to target Anvil, Bomb, and Idol. I do think in AoE as well, you probably won't play these. Anvil and Bomb are basically pure single target trinkets. In AoE, I could see you playing like Augury Bomb or Incarnate Icon Bomb, or even both of these together, or you can play Signet Brand. So give me a lot of options. Not really, you know, one best case scenario. Mythic Plus though, there is. Mythic Plus, it's just going to be Ashes and Incarnate Icon. So this is a D-Slice sim. So this isn't perfect. This is the build I was using it for. But in this D-Slice sim, of course, this also has Toxic Thorn, and I didn't change my gear set. Whoops, sorry. This has just, this trinket's crazy in any multiple target scenario. So here, it's 1% higher. Well, actually, all the top options just have it, right? So that's kind of a good signal that this is just a crazy trinket, and then Ashes is just going to be our best, you know, on-use trinket as well. The fact that there's no real 2-minute trinkets anymore kind of is the reason why this is so good. It's about on par to Iridius Fragment in terms of how much primary stat you get. It's like a little bit less, but it decays every 2 seconds as opposed to each time you use an ability. So this decays, I think, a little bit slower, so to speak, but it also has haste on it, and then you lose that haste for a minute, which is obviously not great. Less bad in an actual Mythic Plus dungeon. In D-Slice, you're in combat the whole time. Also, I disabled all the buffs except for Lust, so that's why the sim's a little bit lower. But Iridius Fragment's also pretty good if that's around. Now the problem here is this is a 3-minute trinket, so good luck. I would never use this at a 3-minute, because obviously meta is a 2-minute cooldown now, so why would you use that? Anvil's not actually good. You're going to drop stacks. Guzzler's pretty good. Beacon's not actually that good because, you know, D-Slice, you're only playing 5 targets. Guzzler's good priority damage. Doesn't do a ton of like AoE, but it's good in, you know, prior damage over the course of a key. Bomb, I wouldn't really get it. If you're pulling gigantic, Storm Eater's boon could be interesting. However, you are rooted. Now you can Netherwalk during this. So, you know, the fact we actually can take Netherwalk makes this good, but you can't move. So if you're in like a coordinated group and you're able to kind of pull everything together into one little tight pack and then just use this, blast everything down, and not have to worry about them moving, then I think this could be really good. But for a lot of people, that's not really going to happen. So I don't think Storm Eater's boon is going to be that good, but I think you'll see a lot of top players use it, and then it just not get as good effectiveness by people towards the lower end. So Icon, Ashes, and then our 2 trinkets from season 2 are really looking like the winners so far. Now, again, way too early to make any sort of conclusions from this. Tuning hasn't happened. We don't know what else is going on. We don't even know if we can get these, right? We don't even know what's happening with gear acquisition, what's happening with all of that stuff. So this is way too early, but, you know, I was bored on a Saturday. Didn't really have my Monday video worked out yet, or my Tuesday video, sorry, worked out yet. So here it is. We're just going through a way too early sim of all the trinkets from season 4. So hope you guys enjoyed. That's basically what we're looking at. Anvil, Bomb, Icon, Ashes are all good. Guzzler's a good option. And then you have Augury and Signet Brand also being pretty good for raid as well. And then Boon being pretty good for M+ as well. So there you go. Nothing too crazy. So make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, check out G Fuel. Again, thanks for them sponsoring the video. Happy March. Hopefully we get more season 4 news soon. Of course, I'll bring a video about it when it happens, because why not? And yeah, so thanks all so much for watching. There's Goose in the background. See you guys later. Peace. A big thank you to all of my channel members. Thank you Sky Elk, Andrew Keenel, 100,001 Zans, Guillermo Lamas, Brad Wisniak, It's Bulk, and Magic Man 133. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel and get a few perks along the way, check the link in the description to become a channel member, or go follow me on Twitch and sub there. Again, thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.